So let's begin. Find your comfortable posture that you can maintain for the next 25 minutes. Try not to make yourself slouchy. Sit up upright. You don't need to be too stiff, but kind of try to stack your back upright on your hips. You can also try to sit as if somebody is slightly pulling you by a thread from the top of your head. And then just let your body rest comfortably in that position. Now take a few breaths. You can take a few deeper breaths and follow the movement of the air and the movement of your body as you breathe in and breathe out. Notice how the stream of air is entering your nose and follow it as it travels deeper inside your body. Notice how perhaps your shoulders move as well. Maybe there's a slight movement in your arms as well. Notice if there are any changes happening in your belly and lower back as you breathe. Feel the sensations of where your body is touching the surface below you. Your legs and your feet. Gently try to expand your awareness on your whole body. This is hard at first. You can try to synchronize the movement of your attention with your breath and let your attention sweep across the body, aiming to cover a larger surface each time if possible. Let's do this for a while now. You can allow your attention to expand with each in-breath. And for now, no need to go much wider than the surface of your body. And as always, if your attention drifts off or if you get distracted, you can just gently come back to the task of synchronizing the expansion of your attention with the breath and taking in your entire body as the object. Allow your attention to slowly pulsate and expand with each breath. You can slowly start letting it go further than the surface of your body. So while gently keeping the body awareness, allow your attention to start catching sensations in the surroundings. And if synchronizing the field of awareness with the breath feels good, or if it's useful to you, you can continue doing that. So with each breath in, you can allow your attention to become wider. If it doesn't happen naturally, try to put effort into becoming aware of what's behind you. If you notice that your attention naturally catches the area that's mainly in front of you, then try for some time to become aware also and to extend that space of awareness behind. If being aware of what's behind you is difficult, you can, for a moment, try to imagine that there is somebody walking behind you or somebody sneaking behind you. These kinds of exercises can help you become aware of what's behind. There's no need to continually do it, but just for the sake of exercise. So now that your attention is wide and spacious, allow your attention to fall on whatever is salient and observe that space in your awareness as a mist or a cloud of sensations, or a mist of kind of pixels that are acting like that thing. Try to map where this is located in the awareness. Try to map this misty cloud. Maybe it has a shape. And observe what it acts like. Whether it's a sensation of a leg, whether it's a bird sound. And notice that this label is a mental concept. And allow your attention to drift onto the next thing and to the same thing. Notice that that is a mist of sensations, that it's perceived in the awareness as having some shape and vibratory nature. And that it's acting like something. And again, let your attention become interested in whatever is salient in the awareness. And notice again that it's a cloud of sensations that's constantly, ever so slightly changing. And allow your mind to drift from one thing to another and try to let it rest for a few seconds on each thing it catches on. And each time locate it where it is in the space of awareness, whether it has a shape. Notice how it's dynamically changing. And notice that whatever is being experienced as is simply a label. If this misty cloud or if your attention feels like moving faster, you can also do that. You can move between objects faster, but try to keep this perspective on kind of mist in this 3D space of your awareness, acting like something. You might notice that perhaps your attention is particularly interested in certain area of the awareness or certain types of sensations, or maybe it's coming back over and over again to one particular area. That's fine. That's what attention often does. And probably it will eventually get bored of it and take something else as its object. If thoughts arise, you can try to notice where they are being experienced in the space. If emotions arise, they probably also have their location and shape in this misty space of awareness. And again, if you're mind wandering, you can try to anchor yourself in the body for a moment. And then again, notice how anything that arises in awareness has a misty quality, a constantly changing cloud of sensations. And that this constantly changing cloud of sensations can typically be labeled as something that is actually just a vibrating cloud of sensations. Try to let your attention continuously scan or move through the three-dimensional space of your awareness. Let your awareness be wide and allow the attention to continuously move following a spontaneous path of whatever becomes salient. This may feel like a swarm of bees moving through the field of awareness, always acting like something else. Or a cloud of vapor moving around, taking different appearances. And you can try to let your attention rest on any particular feeling and try to explore it deeper. Try to look into the details of this mist. Let the mind become steady on it and try to catch the details of the mist. And if that area in awareness loses its grip or loses the vibratory nature, you can shift to the next one. And again, try to go into the details, even if it feels like you're imagining or you're creating a visualization. And if this was an effortful meditation, you can allow the mind to relax for a moment. Just let the body relax. Thank yourself for practicing so diligently for the last 30 minutes. And you can open your eyes.